guys, this is Dear Skinman and we're back with another video. So we're on Marvel New Journey. I'm here with my friend Ellie, and today I'm gonna basically be doing a character ranking video. Okay, Maddie said hi. So yeah guys, and before we get started in this video, everybody stop what you're doing and please make sure you are subscribed. Please subscribe. I have a lot of views on my recent videos, but only 12.8% of you guys subscribe. The other 87% are not. So before you guys do anything, make sure you subscribe right now, y'all. I'm trying to hit 10k subscribers, so make sure you subscribe. And if you're not, share with your friends and subscribe again. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into today's video. So like I said, this video is kind of late, and I should have made it a while back, but I never really got time to until today. But yeah, it's gonna be a character ranking video from weakest to strongest, just based on the character stats in the game. So let's go ahead and get started. So with the first character, I'm gonna have to put the number one character, Vecna. Cures me. So for the first character, I'm gonna put it in the weakest spot right now. It will definitely have to be Jean Grey, sadly. Me personally, I love Jean Grey, and she can be good. Like, every character can be good if you know the right combo, but just based on feats and like distance with these, yeah, based on feats and distance with their abilities, Jean Grey really has the hard end of the stick. So I'm gonna use some moves on Storm. So firstly, we have the mental pain. So that's like one thing. It doesn't do that much decent damage, but you know, anybody could easily use something as soon as that's done. Mind control, not really the best. People can fight your actual body while you're controlling somebody. Or telekinesis, that's probably like one of the best moves she has, and her F move. So I would usually see most Jeans using that move to finish off other people that have already been beat by other characters. So they see someone like low health or whatever, they will usually end up using F. Her E move is not really the best, just like a mental attack. Her sleep move is alright. You can do that and then do damage with the other moves, but see the cooldowns and stuff, you know, and Storm could easily get up and do something else. So I would definitely have to put Jean at the weakest right now, you know, unless you know her combo. So let's go ahead and move on to the next character. So in the number 2 spot, we have Monica Rambo. Monica Rambo's down here because she's pretty fast. I think she's one of our fastest flyers, and she has some really nice combos. Like, she can left click and punch whenever she's inside of some things. I would have probably put her a little higher, but the other characters just have a upward edge. Her pros are that she can run through walls and all this stuff with this on. She becomes a little intangible, doesn't really take much damage. I would probably put her above Iceman, but as of right now, I just have her pretty much right here. She has some nice moves if you can time them right, depending on who you're fighting and everything. But yeah, beam's decent. She has these other moves, so like, she can be pretty good. It just depends on the player using her. But yeah, I would say it was really hard for me to choose between her and Iceman. I still think I would probably change it and put Iceman as the number 2, the second weakest person, but I just have Monica right here. But I'll show you why in a minute, why I have Iceman above her. So that's pretty much it for the second weakest character, and let's move on to Iceman. Well, number 3 spot, we have Iceman. Now the reason I have Iceman right here is because he has some really good distance moves that do a lot of damage. So if you're in his ice form, you know, you can easily just use F and then G from a distance, and then while doing that, you can hold your beam, you know. So, and that just alone does a lot of damage if it doesn't just instantly kill him. He can fly away when he's in combat. His ice thing, code is 50k. All right, his ice thing gives him more defense and health than his normal form, than this form. And yeah, he just has some good comboing moves. And you can add in these if you want to really get him. See how she just froze. See, but yeah, Storm's strong. So that's it for the number 3 spot, and let's move on to the 4th spot. All right. So in 4th place we have Wanda Endgame. She has decent abilities and skills. It's just that they're not really matching up to the people higher on this list. But Wanda's here because she does have some good moves like her Hex Bomb, which is really nice. They did update it to where she can actually fly instead of just gliding like that. She has her telekinesis and her other moves that do some good damage, but they're just not as good as the other characters' moves. But she is a really good player, character to buy. I think she's 25k. Isn't she, Ellie? Or was she 30k? I forgot. But she is a pretty decent character, so I'd put her in the number 4 spot of, okay, 15k, 20k. All right, somewhere in there. So she's the 4th weakest person. And then now we're gonna move on to the 5th spot. 5th spot, I have Normal Storm. So as you guys know, Storm has some really nice moves, especially her AoE moves like this. The Ice Storm thing. If that hits them, it's pretty much a GG like that. So while that's going on, you can strike them. You can use tornadoes. I don't really know her controls like that. I just be watching it. See, look, that does some decent damage. If you're good with her, you can definitely beat just about anybody. She has some really cool moves. Her tornado, it's like one of her best ones. It's the tornado, then it leads to this thunder strike. Get out your shield, Ellie. So see, it's like that. And then when it's done, does a lightning strike. You can strike him again. See, so yeah, that's why I would put her in the 5th spot. So she's pretty nice. Her energy output, like how much it drains, is pretty decent. It's not too much. So yeah, I would definitely put her in the number 5. So for the number 6 spot, I would definitely have to put WandaVision Wardrobe. So as you guys know, she has some really good moves. She has basically the moves of the Game Pass Scarlet Witch, but they're a little nerfed down. Her addition is that she can teleport, which is really nice. So as you can see, you can do some easy combos with her. Good distance, hex bolts, all of that. So you can see that damage and everything. I don't know if you can teleport while in here, but yeah, she can fly fast, all of that stuff. Telekinesis. See, yeah, see some great combos. So that's why I put her in the number 6 spot. So let's go ahead and move on to the 7th spot in the ranking, which will be Agatha Harkness. So Agatha Harkness is higher up on this list because of this right here exactly. She can disable your abilities. She can do whatever to you. Reeve. She can use all of her spells and abilities on you while you're inside of this hex, doing major damage. She can also do some things after the hex just to make sure you can't go anywhere. So if they're a good player, like you can see how just that alone took just about half of my health, controlling me, everything. Like Agatha is really good when it comes to dealing damage and then healing herself. She is the only character in here that I know of, other than probably like Monica, that can just absorb energy and turn it into her own energy and health. So as you can see how I just basically almost died, she's really good for that, and that's why she's so high on this list. So moving on to the 8th spot, which is the 3rd strongest character in the game, we have Goddess Storm. So Goddess Storm is third on this list because a lot of her moves are very powerful in AoE. Her ultimate, this right here, you can see Agatha started off at full health. You're gonna see what she's at after I do this, and then we're gonna switch it to my second one. Like, look at her health; she's already about dead. Use that strike. Like, it does not take much for Goddess Storm to kill anyone, and it's very AoE. I've destroyed about 4, 5 to 6 people at one time just from using Goddess Storm. And her energy might take like a good amount while doing it, but she can easily regen that back. Like, see how fast my energy is coming back? Like, look at the damage it's doing to me. So, like, you don't really need much practice with her to be really good, but if you can combo with her and do some heavy damage, like you see, I'm gonna die now. I just died from 3 attacks. You can pretty much take out just about anybody if with the right tactics and if they're not using their shield. So that's it for the third spot. She's really strong, and she was 30k coins. So yeah, so if you ever get enough to buy Goddess Storm. Now in the number 2 spot, we have the Game Pass itself, the WandaVision Scarlet Witch. She's 900 Robux, and she's just a given. So okay, yeah, Goddess Storm is 55k. WandaVision Scarlet Witch has more abilities than the WandaVision wardrobe version. So, you know, telekinesis, but she does more damage and everything. So the reason she's so powerful is because she has all of these moves, and she has her one hit, which it works on every character. But if somebody else has the Scarlet Witch like you, then you'll have to get them down to like below 50 health before you can use your disintegration on them. And then not only that, addition to having all of these powerful abilities, she also has the Hex. And her Hex is basically like Agatha's, but it's a lot bigger. So she can do damage to a lot of people at one time inside of this Hex. She can put them to sleep. She can do continuous damage and all of that stuff. Come to Hex Ellie, and I'll show you that in here when she comes in. Here she is. Alright, so while they're in here, their abilities are disabled. You can click on them. Hold on, be still. You can control them. You can paint them, put them to sleep, freeze them. You can just do continuous damage to any of them, all at one time while you're inside the Hex. And they can't really do much about it besides either reset and you'll just get the coins anyway, or you can just kill them all. So I would definitely put her in the number 2 spot. So yeah, so Scarlet Witch is definitely the second strongest person in this game. Now, before we get to our number 1 spot, which everybody should know by now, please again make sure you subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to hit 10k subscribers. Also, if y'all have any other game suggestions, let me know in the comments. Follow my Instagram for new codes. You know, I'll be doing things like that. Join the Discord and all of that stuff. And so let's move on to the number 1 spot. The strongest character in the game itself, out of all of these characters, is of course Jean Grey, the Phoenix Force. So Phoenix Force, Jean Grey. She is a off-sale character. You can't really get her unless you win her in an event or something like that. She was a Game Pass in the game before the revamp. So yeah, she's definitely the strongest character. I'll put clips here so you guys can see. She has a lot of AoE burn moves that do a lot of heavy damage. She can disintegrate. She can do Phoenix explosions, stuff like that, outbursts, all of that good stuff. She can destroy pretty much any other character and every character in the game on the map. It doesn't matter how far away you are. If she uses her strong moves, one way or another, you're going to be touched, and it's going to be done to most of your health or all of your health. So hope you guys enjoyed this list. If you think I should change the listing of some characters, like if I put some characters on the wrong rank or whatever, just make sure you let me know in the comments if you guys agree with my ranking from weakest to strongest, or if you have any other type of options or whatever. And again, make sure y'all subscribe and all that stuff. Like, turn on post notifications if y'all want those codes. I always post the codes, but some of y'all be coming too late, so definitely turn on those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video.